is how Firecrest is supposed to be played. My stats aren't even optimized, so I got a lot of optimization to do it. But I built this same sort of build in Xbox One. I spent about 6,000 hours for this game in Xbox One, and recently came back to PC, and it keeps me want to get into the fact how much of a difference that is. But, you know, being an old school PC player, you know, this is super, super good. I mean, I like PC a lot better than I do Xbox One, even though I spent a lot of good time in it. Let me show you real quick, before we get in the fight. This is my Firecrest build. Real quick. My inventory is kind of a mess, and you can see none of it's optimized. And these are my stats: 400, 476, and then of course you got the base electronics. And everyone says, "Well, why the fuck do you run? Why don't you run electronics? Your turret will be awesome and fast and whatever." But that's kind of garbage. Like, the only reason why is because you get what? The NPCs on Fire get to burn 25% longer for every 2,000 electronics. Well, that doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, equivalent to the fact that you need to build this build for electronics. To me, that's fucking stupid. So, the biggest part about being a 6-piece is the fact that bullets have a 2% chance to cause enemy...
Alert, an agent has left your team.
Burn. So basically, you can't, like, go wrong with that. I mean, that actually works in PvP as well. So, burning targets cause very explosion if it's...
Let me finish this.
So anyways, the 6-piece is where it's at. And I'll show you.
Show me you got this.
Sorry, I'm on the like, you would force somebody to actually have to use their medkit to clear the immunity, right? So why don't you build it for DPS and a little bit of tough? So that's exactly what I did. Now, if I was to min-max this, of course, my weapon does it. It has predatory and freaking capable and self-preserved and predatory. Now, imagine if I had competent on it. Or imagine if I had deadly or vicious or something. My DPS would be in the 440 range or something like that. And if I was to actually optimize all these item pieces, including the stamina that I rolled on them, that would be 500k toughness. So dude, 430, 500k on a Firecrest build that catches enemies on fire every 2%, you know, at least twice a magazine, and it blows them up in a 30-meter radius. I mean, that's amazing. And then you put, you know, the way I got it built, just like my Xbox One, this is pretty much very similar to the Xbox One guy that I showed the video of, and I did it on PC too, and it's just amazing. But you can see I put turret health on my, you know, I got crit chance and I got turret health right now. And that's nice because that actually covers the fact that your turret not only has a really long range and better DPS, but it makes up for the fact that you don't have a whole bunch of electronics in it, you know what I mean? So, you know, your turret, now the one thing I want to do is I'm looking for a house that has competent on it, because the house with my competent goes with my reclaimer build too. So I'd like to have a house with competent for this guy, and I'm going to change the build up a little bit to where I can get, you know, competent procs, you know, and I got skill haste and my turret. Basically, let me show you. My cooldown on my turret right now is 4680. Okay. cooldown is 5850. The lifetime is, oh, there it is. it keeps switching on me here. Okay, so it's 5880. So I got about 13 seconds here I need to make up. So what I want to do here is I want to put skill haste, okay? So if I find a house with competent on it, I'm going to maximize this build and make it so I have 4,000 electronics. Now, what that does is it gives me an extra 25% burn, right? Because that's the way 6-piece is. Plus, I know at 4,000 electronics, my lifetime of my turret matches my cooldown. And that starts its cooldown when you deploy it. It doesn't do it when it blows up. So you could non-stop have a turret up as long as it didn't get blown up. You know what I mean? And then the turret health is nice too because it keeps it from getting blown up. So you put it in a really odd spot and you get 15% damage. There's just so many things to talk about. I mean, I should have probably wrote it all down and done it right the first time, but I mean, look at the 6-piece. I mean, don't pay attention to 2-piece, it's stupid. But the 3-piece, the range and the damage, but the 4-piece is where it's at. Match competent with the fact you're going to catch everybody on fire, and you got 15% against burning targets. So you got booster shot, you got competent that procs, and then you got another 15% on top of that with the fact that you catch it when you catch them on fire, and then you got the card counter. Now tell me Firecrest sucks. You know what I mean? It's a good build if you just actually build it right, and this is the way I wanted to build it, and I think it's a really strong build. It's a very, very good support. This Firecrest can control a whole area, much like a Reclaimer can with his you know, his box range and how good his box is. So, anyways, moving on real quick. Stamina. I got skill haste, health, and ammo capacity. Roll for stamina on the vest. Mask is crit chance, damage elites. Roll for firearms. Let me fight.
Damn, I love killing pigs.
Get off my Looks like it's you and me. I kill fools like you in my sleep!
Anyways, going back to the build, I got knee pads. Knee pads are actually perfect for me because it's damage to elites, bleed and burn, and you know, bleed and burn is, well, burn is PvE, and bleed is, you know, obviously PvP, and then you got damage elites, crit hit. You know, it's built like a DPS. And over here, holster, you got crit chance instead of, I could probably put a little skill haste here if I wanted to, but I'd rather have the extra 12,000-ish DPS that I think each crit chance gives around about 3,000 on your total primary fire. Here on the gloves, you know, crit hit damn, SMG, of course. And then on the backpack, crit hit damn, and I got burned, and I wish I had ammo capacity here, but that's alright, no big deal. Or bleed. I could still roll this. I forgot I didn't roll it at all, so I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. I think I'm going to roll ammo capacity on there, and I'm going to leave the extra roll for in case I go skill power or something stupid for another day. But I haven't even optimized this yet. I'm just out here showing you guys what Firecrest is all about, because this is the way Firecrest needs to be played. I'm going to be honest with you. It's cool to have a really cool turret and a couple air bursts or explosion bursts, fucking seekers and all that other stuff. But dude, ain't nothing better than catching somebody on fire and watching them blow up. So you could be your own sufficient solo/duo and not just be a support class, but be a commanding support class like Lone Star is in cover. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, I mean, my weapons are modded just like anybody else. You know what I mean? You know, loud vent break, you know, pro red dot, small grip, 19 crit, 5% the reload speed. Obviously the bullfrog doesn't have any accuracy or stability and stuff. Let me go real quick to my character sheet. You know, crit chance. I mean, crit hit damage could be higher. I think I'm missing crit hit damage. I forget where I'm missing it at, but it's pretty much on par with the other DPS. Talents, obviously, this is important. Crit save is _1, of course, on the move because I'm always moving. Precision is kind of a dealer's choice. I haven't even unlocked most of my base. And then, of course, wildfire. This is very important here. Wildfire applies burning, 30% chance to catch everybody else on fire. And this is the same thing with the red bleed with the shrapnel. So you need wildfire. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message or something, because I've actually built my reclaimer similar to this guy. And I actually built the reclaimer on Xbox One, so make sure you guys go out there and check my videos with the reclaimer builds that I have. If you'd like, you've seen it in action here. If you'd like to see the, you know, at the shooting range where a lot of people take their videos for, then, you know, I can make a video for that. But if you have any questions, just send me a message. I know this game is old, but I'm going to be honest with you, Division 1 ain't going nowhere. Division 2 is its own little animal. So, anyways, I'll see you guys out in the field.